Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the UNLV Rebels offense will have the football first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
The give to the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's got him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rebels are rolling down the field.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, first down here. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. Quick spin on the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia State, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Georgia State Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He makes a catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Georgia State.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Brown will throw it. He's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Touchdown.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire first half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown, their last possession of the first half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime? I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the second half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
UNLV.
Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback on the keeper. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try the outside to the left. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is only defense, it could be a first down. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Off-play action on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They've got the lead here in the fourth. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse.
Finds a man on the left.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, first down.
For the offense.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Got his man. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
On the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple of years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Vegas! They strike first in overtime.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
UNLV 21, Georgia State 14.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Brown will throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And they did tack on the extra point.
21 apiece.
We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Panthers! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for two. Trying play action. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime.
And makes the score. Georgia State 29, UNLV 21.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the gun. Back's got it. Touchdown, UNLV. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. He'll set up to throw. They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the third overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Wants to pass. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
That makes the score. UNLV 31, Georgia State 29.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game.
The football game that would never end. This has been unbelievable. Both of these teams, somehow, they still have so much in the tank, David. Both teams trading 2-point conversions right now.
And just over and over, I gotta have it moments. They're coming up huge, play after play after play. Who's gonna blink, man?
And he's not gonna get it away. The defense comes up with the sack, and the offense helped them by not just kicking the extra point. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion. Trying to barge in. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll run play action. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
That makes the score. UNLV 33, Georgia State 31.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Scrambling away. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
And makes the score. Georgia State, 35. UNLV, 33.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Snap in the shotgun. Dances away. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. The play action fake. Under fire. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied.
The score remains tied.
They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Here comes the two-point try. Brown will throw it. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score. Georgia State, 37. UNLV, 35.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Looking to throw. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another tie ball game, another overtime. These teams just going back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have a flight you have to catch after this game, because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting two-point plays. I don't even want this game to stop.
Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
UNLV, 39. Georgia State, 37.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Wants to go up top. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense, and a game-winning one here in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things.